Hey, I'm making a video over my video. So this was initially my recording. You won't hear any sound from the initial recording, but I was at a mall area and in the parking lot. You can see how deserted the parking lot is. And I was going to talk about people who come in and make those donuts with their probably pickup trucks, and how you can see the pattern here on the parking lot. Now remember, this is a mall, and take a look. There's like nobody around. There's no cars or anything, okay? I'm just completely alone, and I'm filming the pavement. I'm filming the parking lot, okay? And I wasn't really even sure exactly what I was going to say about the video. I was headed in a completely different direction with it. Namely, I was going to talk about technology and Goodyear, how this parking lot here reminded me of tires and Goodyear, and my visit over to the Goodyear Museum years ago, and how Mr. Goodyear came alive as a holographic image. And I believe the display was set up in the 1950s. And when I visited, I was absolutely floored that this holographic image could appear and be so lifelike. And I was going to talk about how the fact that maybe some of the individuals that we cherish and think are so wonderful actually are just sort of holographic images. And you have no idea. You think they're actual flesh and blood people. Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be a gentleman who's far off in the distance over here. And I guess this gentleman was observing me filming the ground, filming the parking lot. And he's going to appear on your screen. I'm not going to show you his face. This is not about, you know, embarrassing anybody, or I'm not one of those confrontational camera type persons. But he's going to be watching me and go, oh my gosh, he's filming the parking lot. He's filming the parking lot. And he's going to come up in anger that I'm taking some film of an empty parking lot with tire marks on it. And that's all I was doing, to be very honest with you. So he's going to appear over here in the screen. I'll show you the car, and I'll tell you a little bit about my conversation with this gentleman. So I'm just filming away and talking away, and lo and behold, he's now started, and he's driving towards me, and he's going to have kind of a confrontational moment. Okay, there he is. All right. And there I am just filming the parking lot. So what I say, he says, what are you doing? I says, well, I'm filming this parking lot, filming these tire treads. And I'm going to talk about how silly it is for people to come in here and, you know, well, you really shouldn't be doing that. And then he goes on, you really shouldn't, you're not allowed to film unless you have my permission. And he's supposedly the manager of the place. And I thought, well, gee, this is a good place for a manager of a mall, in the parking lot, watching somebody taking some stupid film of a parking lot. So this is called Stupid Confrontations. This is my first real official major stupid confrontation in making videos. I had another one, but I won't get into that one right now, and it wasn't really that bad. But this one was pretty bad. This guy was hot with anger. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm filming the tire treads on the parking lot. Why are you doing that? I said, well, I want to talk about, you know, how idiotic it is to do this. Well, we don't want you to film. And I'm like, well, what's the problem? They're just talking about how idiotic it is. Well, we think it looks bad for the mall. And I'm like, well, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And he went on, and he was very, very angry with me, and tried to insist that I needed right to before I could film the parking lot. And I thought, well, how many thousands of people walk by with cell phones and use their cell phone to film in a parking lot, let alone even in the mall itself? And was very angry. And I said, sir, this is completely empty. I said, what are you worried about? Well, it looks bad for the mall. I said, sir, nobody will even know where this mall is. I said, I didn't show any signs anywhere. Well, they'll know. I said, sir, look, it's completely deserted here. I'm filming asphalt. No pun intended there. They'll know. He was so angry because I was filming a parking lot. And I was looking at the tire tread marks, and that was it. I wasn't filming people. I wasn't interviewing anybody, anything. And this gentleman lit up with anger. Oh my goodness. So I'm calling this stupid confrontations. Then he insisted he wanted my name, and I said, no, sir. I said, that's not necessary. What's your name? I said, no, I'm not. And he kept demanding it, and I said, this is enough. And I said to him, God bless you, sir. And I just walked away. So that was my first major stupid confrontation with people in making videos. So maybe you have a stupid confrontation where people act so stupid about videos being made and using your cell phone to make a video in a store or anything at all about stupid confrontations. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. End of video.